turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for.
Biafra, war is not an option. Uzodinma to Igbos. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has asked the people of the zone, that is the Southeast Zone, to eschew violence and embrace peace and unity. He said, "We must therefore not resort to war in a bid to fight marginalization." That's Governor Uzodinma. He said, Igbo may have their flaws as a race, but a man cannot live in a land he loathes and remain progressive in his business and other endeavors. Therefore, he said, we love Nigeria dearly, and this is without a doubt. Governor Uzodinma was speaking at an event or lecture series organized in honor of elder statesman Chief Emmanuel Iwanyamu by the Correspondence Chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ Imo Council in Owerri, as Iwanyamu celebrates his 80th birthday. Uzodinma said, the Igbos, he admitted that the Igbos are being marginalized. Of course, he said he said that the way to express, for the Igbos to express themselves or their feelings about Nigeria or the marginalization is not to resort to war. And we are saying nobody has called for war in the Southeast. Nobody, those who are agitating for Biafra, has never mentioned war. All they have been saying is provide a platform for referendum. No war. Nobody has made any case for war. Yes, the people of the Southeast or the Old Eastern region has gone to war in the 67 to 70, not because they want to go to war, because Nigerian government attacked them. We have to understand this. So not that the Igbos want to go to war. Nobody is mentioning war. The first war, or the war the Igbos were involved in, was a situation where the people were attacked by a government, Nigerian government, and they have to defend themselves. And that is what is known today as Biafran War, Nigerian Biafra War, Nigerian Civil War, as the case may be. So the Igbo never went to war with anybody or against anybody. The Igbo never attacked anybody. We have to put the record straight. The Igbos merely said they want to stay on their own, and they have declared themselves independent states, and they want to stay on their own. They were attacked immediately. The young nation was attacked by Nigerian government and their allies, foreign collaborators, and that was what happened between 1967 and 1970, 67 to 70, and that is it. So Uzodinma is believing that he can go to Abuja and curry favor from Muhammad Buhari's administration, and among the problems of the Igbo, Uzodinma is among the problem of the Igbo today. He said Igbo believes in live and let live. Of course, that's what Igbo believes in. Live and let live. And that is why no sensible Igbo man would tolerate the killing of his fellow brother under any guise. Yes. And so that is it. Instead of you to kill us, let us stay in our own. And that was what Dim Chukwuemeka did in 1967 when the pogrom was being orchestrated against the Igbo people. The genocide was orchestrated against the Igbo people in the northern Nigeria. All entities, all pleas, all agreements to stop the killing of the Igbo man in the northern Nigeria fell on deaf ears as the government of Nigeria then under Gowon and their collaborators within and outside refused to tread the path of peace and reconciliation. And so the inevitability of war, down on Nigeria and also Biafrans, because as Biafrans declared their own independence to stay on their own, to avoid being wiped out, because ethnic cleansing was in the offing. It has started already in the north, and so for them to escape it and to preserve their future and their future generations, they have to declare their own state and stay on their own. But they were attacked. And so today, Uzodinma is talking about war. The Igbo man is not talking about war. The Igbo man is talking about referendum. The Igbo man is talking about a platform for him to decide whether to stay or not in this contraption called Nigeria. And that is it. So talking about someone who cannot live and progress in a land he loathes. And remember, okay, he said, yes, cannot live and progress in a land where he loathes and do business that he will not progress there. Nobody is loathing anything here. The Igbo man is not loathing anybody. The Igbo man is not a hater of anybody. He's not hating anybody. We have to say this and make it and say it, categorically. The Igbo man believes live and let live. Of course. And so, but what he's asking for is equity, is fairness and justice. And from all indications, the equity and fairness has gone down the drain. They have killed the equity in Nigeria, they have killed fairness, they have killed justice, they have buried them, and they will never resurrect again. So hence the Igbo have said that this equity, fairness and justice has been murdered and they have been buried long time ago, and they will never resurrect. It's impossible. And they say, let us go our separate ways. Let us go our own way, and we don't go by force, we don't go by creating panic and war, but we have to go by, for referendum. Yes, unlike what is happening in northern Nigeria, where some people have taken up arms against the state and killing people at will, say they are terrorists, they want to establish an Islamic caliphate or whatever. That is not the case. That is not the case in the southeast or in Biafra land. The case is a peaceful agitation asking for a referendum, a platform for a referendum, and that is what is happening. So Uzodinma is among the beneficiaries of this evil government and the evil contraption called Nigeria. He was once a senator and he has been looting the country's treasury. Whilst he was a senator, he was awarded some contracts. He stole billions of dollars from it. Even while even before becoming a senator, and has been among the problem of this country. They have been collaborating and looting the resources of the country in one way or the other. So the situation is favoring them, and he can come out and spew rubbish. Yes, otherwise the Igbos know where the rain started to beat them, and they know where it stops. They know where they're coming from. Of course, their destination is also known to them because they know their origin, where they started from. So it's important. So people like Uzodinma should not come and talk about Igbo thing or Igbo agenda, or because he is not in tandem with the aspiration and agitation of the Igbo. That's the point. He is among the problems of the Igbo. Talking about Imo State Governor Uzodinma. So that is it. No Igbo man is talking about war. No Igbo man is talking about fight. All they are demanding is for referendum, peaceful democratic process. That is it.